because he wants to torture me. So I had to hold a conversation for 10 minutes, and I'm losing my shit here, Siggy. All right, I think he got up. All right, so I guess it's literally just fucking me now. All right, so Pokemon Sword and Shield came out Friday, and so review bombing happened on both sides. It wasn't just fully negatively affected. Like a bunch of people just gave it 10s out of 10s, and a bunch of people gave it like 4s and 5s and 3s and 2s and 1s and 0s and all that.
What's up, Jamie?
Jimmy, what up, Jamie?
Jamie, you sound like you're like a million miles away.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you serious? I shouldn't.
Yeah, you sound like you're like on the other side of the room whispering.
No, I was.
Are you sure? Is your mic plugged in correctly? What's going on?
Here, I'll turn her up on Discord. Up, she's all the way up on Discord.
Yeah, like she's
She's
not.
really quiet.
Yeah.
Better? No.
You need to turn yourself up.
It is. How about
oh,
this?
there you go.
Whoa. Okay,
There you go.
it's so much better now.
I don't like turning myself up at like 100%.
Yeah,
But
but
it
you
sounds
can't
better.
hear you if you don't.
Yeah.
What do you?
I'll turn it down to like 80 something.
No, you get like really quiet.
Are you serious?
I can show you.
Am
Are
I
you
so
fucking
quiet?
streaming?
Yeah, I'm streaming. See, right here.
I can't find you.
Well,
Am I so
I'm
quiet though?
yeah. See.
What's up? Unsubscribe. I'm kidding.
Wow.
Literally, work. Okay,
So
cool.
this is
Which app's bugging out? Cool. That's great. What I wanted.
what?
Just the app seemed to be bugging out because like literally you're under like a bunch of people that aren't like.
Wow. Thanks, Twitch. Trying to push me down.
Twitch.
Moving to Mixer.
Thanks,
We're moving to Mixer.
Twitch.
You say that.
As
but-
much as they shit on Twitch for like a bunch of crap, I probably won't leave. Let's be honest. Like I won't make any money on Mixer. I barely make any money now, but I definitely won't be making any money when I move to Mixer.
You make 2 cents, bro.
Exactly. I don't make money now, but I definitely won't be making any money if I move to Mixer.
So making pennies or making that?
Yeah, exactly. Rather be making pennies than memories. What the fuck? I don't know. I was trying to make a rhyme, didn't work. I'm losing my shit. Can you tell?
A little.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Duckfire Ninja? How's it going?
Fuck. So, what do you want to talk about?
So, Siggy, you've been playing Pokemon Sword and Shield.
I didn't want to start this.
What
I
did
didn't
you
wanna-
want to start with? Fucking
didn't wanna-
Hong
I
Kong
didn't-
police attacking students? What do you want to talk about?
I don't want to leave Jamie out of this fucking conversation.
Go ahead, dude. I'm chilling. Go ahead.
What do you
We know
mean?
this is gonna fucking
like...
go on.
Alright.
I know.
All right.
Eat up those hours.
Fuck,
Go
hold on.
ahead. Go.
Son of a. All right, Doug, go ahead. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. Is it like fun? Is it what you expected?
Okay,
Is it
okay,
like
okay.
a dumbed down 3DS version?
All right, hold the fuck up. That okay? One at a time. I'll answer them all. Just relax.
Hostility.
Okay.
For real? Okay. My impression of it. Going in, yes, I heard about the bugs, the fucking auto save, whatever thing. I understand that's the fuck up on their part. I'm not gonna say, oh well, I mean they were under. No, that's their fault. I understand people having glitches, but I feel like all that has been going on with the downloaded version. Like I have a actual copy.
Yeah.
I haven't had any glitches. I haven't had any autosave problems. I haven't had any trouble with the game whatsoever. There was
Okay.
times where I thought there was glitches, but it was either like I thought I looked different for a second when I stepped into Wildlands,
Mm-hmm.
but it was somebody else, and it just I wasn't paying attention properly. And like in the game, I thought it glitched. Like I was finding Willowpede or whatever, the fucking Wimpod.
Yeah.
Like it looked like a glitch, but then I finally realized that it was like the zoom in version, but like the battle had ended.
Yeah.
It was dumb. But like yeah, there's no issue. Like there's been no problems with the
So
game on my
you
end.
so you haven't experienced any bugs or glitches. Got it. What the fuck is going on?
Ah, I hit my mic by mistake.
All
Alright,
right.
so go ahead.
Okay. So, how are those quote unquote high Jesus.
The fuck?
What are you doing, Siggy?
I got tangled, okay? Fuck's sake. I'm human, okay? I make mistakes.
Alright. So Siggy, how are those quote unquote high quality animations?
What do you mean? Like their attacks and whatnot?
Yeah, how are those
I
high
like them. They're
quality?
not bad. I mean,
Uh,
okay.
What
They've never
were
been
they
an
hyped?
issue.
I know. Were they hyped up? Like, did they come to the? Were they like up to what Game Freak had hyped up?
How do I put this? I'll say this for the first half of the game.
Mm-hmm.
No, like probably the quarter of the game. I had them on. I was using them because personally I don't like the fucking animations. I always turn them off for games
Okay.
because it extends the battles and it just irritates me,
Yeah.
especially when you're just trying to catch Pokemon.
Yeah.
And that's what I was trying to do. Just go around instead of just burning through the game. So that's what I focused on. Part. Uh, but with the animations, I would say they're not bad. Like some, yes, you could tell like, oh, it's the same. They're not bad, but they're the same. If that makes sense.
So
Some of them did get revamps and they look better.
okay. So what you're telling me, right, is that they're basically the same and they haven't changed the animations except for like
No,
a
no,
few.
no, no.
Except for
Now
like a
you
few.
must.
No,
Now
no,
you're
no, no,
interpreting.
no,
the way-
no, no. I'm trying to clarify. I'm trying to like shorten it down. So most of the animations are the same, but some are better. Some
No,
are
I'll
better.
say like half and half are better. Like I feel like they got halfway through it and they're like, "Fuck, we can't finish the rest." If that makes sense.
Okay. How? What was that? Which version did you get?
I got sword.
Is that the one with the blue dog who just like walks around? Who just not
Okay.
like is like on a turntable? Have you seen that animation yet? Was just like on a turntable?
Turntable.
It looks it's like doing a walking animation, but it literally doesn't move and it just kind of spins statically. Have you seen that animation?
Are you talking about in the camp?
No, no, no. It's like it was like cinematic in the game.
In the game.
Yeah, like have you seen the tweet of the
Uh,
just one of the legendary dogs literally just turning, like spinning, without like actually like moving? If that makes sense.
no. Like they all moved.
There
I
was
mean,
this-
they turn wonky, yes, because they don't have any fucking body in them. I guess you could say.
Mhm.
But I mean, okay. Let's be honest. We didn't get the games for Pokemon turning. If you got that solely for the game, like if you
No,
want,
no, no,
your
no.
Pokemon
Like
to
it's a
fucking turn.
no, like it's an awful animation.
But I know, is it a cutscene? Is that what?
Yeah, it
You're
was like a cutscene.
No, no. I didn't deal with it.
Okay.
I don't like. Yeah, I didn't get that on my end.
All right. I'll ask one more question.
Okay.
How do you feel about the cut decks in the actual game? Like are you missing Pokemon?
Oh no, there's enough to do. Like you for example, I beat the game. I'm going around finding Pokemon
How long did it take you to beat the game?
because I took my time, like uh, 29, 28 hours.
Okay.
If it was me normally, I could probably beat it in like 20 hours.
All right.
That's me just going through a game without stopping.
All right.
Okay.
there's no way to segue this. So Hong Kong, how are you guys feeling about that?
No, what? Okay, hold up.
Uh,
Okay, you try and jump off.
No, I
Okay.
literally said that was like. Let me ask one more question. Like that was it.
Yeah, I know, I get that, but like I'm gonna talk about the game on my end.
Okay.
Rating games for example, the Pokemon games. I have a tier list of Pokemon games I enjoy and don't enjoy. Um, like for example, fourth gen, third gen, are like top tier on the high end for me. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Black and white, and like kind of middle to kind of bottom. First and second are kind of almost at top, but it's hard to say because the remakes were good, but nothing stood out for me because
Yeah.
they didn't add much except like the megas that they had at the time.
Um.
Um,
So 1 through 10, or no, 0 through 10. Where do you think it stands?
I would give it like a 7 or 8. Like
Really?
if they didn't overhype it, people would be happy with this game. I'm happy with this game. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I did
Okay. So
because
here's
I'm
here's
hearing all the glitches and whatnot.
um here. I don't think they overhyped it. I think they're like trying to downplay everything.
Well, no, they kind of overpromised and then they got everybody mad and it just turned into a mess.
Yeah, that's true.
Like if they didn't do that and they said, "Oh, we just want to reduce the national dex because
Just
you
for the
know
fuck of it, because it really didn't change the meta or like anything.
yeah,"
In my
or they wanted to be like, "Hey, we just wanted to focus on the newer mons and how y'all can find ways to make it competitive." Like
Oh.
they could have approached it better. I could say
So
that.
so there's this one YouTuber I watch called Sylph Spectre, and
Mhm.
he's biased. He's definitely critical against the game.
There's plenty of people like that.
Yeah, but he makes like an interesting point. I I kind of agree with him, but I also disagree with him on some parts because Game Freak also wanted to make their own game that
Mm-hmm.
fucking sucked.
Its mechanics are horrible.
Yeah, but the Pokemon Company as a whole rushed the game. It wasn't just Game
Mm-hmm.
Freak,
Mm-hmm.
but I think Game Freak definitely couldn't what's the word organize their time, what's a better word for that, manage their time, I guess.
Yeah, they didn't have good time management with
Yes.
the projects.
Yeah, they didn't manage their time correctly, so
That's understandable.
I think a lot of it is on the Pokemon Company for rushing the game when it clearly wasn't done or finished.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of it falls on Game Freak lying about the game and just not working fully on Pokemon. I if they wanted to, I would I would fully have their entire team work on town instead of them segmenting their teams working on town and Pokemon. But the Pokemon Company wanted that game out before a holiday season, so a lot of people would buy the fuck out of it. And
Okay,
I hear
I'll
it
say
is
this
doing well
on that part.
financially.
No, I'll say this. I understand that, but I feel like maybe at some point they thought, oh well, they can handle it. We've done plenty of Pokemon games. This side of it, these guys can handle it. They've been working on it for forever. But I feel like them, I guess, putting that responsibility solely on half the team kind of freaked them out
Mm-hmm.
and it fucked them over. So, because I feel like they probably thought at some point, oh, we can get it done. It won't be too hard. We have plenty experience. We have a good track record. And I feel like they kind of fucked up. We're oh shit, or they could have had problems doing it.
Yeah.
But I understand the issues with, I can't say they shouldn't have said this and that. They fucked up.
Yeah.
I can't argue the fact that they didn't. Everything they said they were gonna do, they didn't. To some extent, but the game they put out I understand there's bugs. I feel like those are on the digital downloads mainly
Mhm.
because I've asked other people that are playing the games with the actual copy,
Yeah.
and they said they haven't dealt with any glitches or anything like that. So I'm just like, okay, well, I mean, if that's the case, then the digital downloads is where they fucked up. I understand people don't want physical copies or whatever because they could probably lose. But
Mhm.
I feel like I
Well,
feel
there's
better with
also
that.
like the convenience of like digital copies. Like
I,
it
I
cuz
understand.
like I almost all the games I play on my Xbox are digital, all my games on my PC all digital. And
Hmm.
going back to like cartridges and discs and all that is like, ugh, I have to get up, put in the disc, take out the disc. Like it's just a convenience thing where I could just switch over really quickly.
I don't find that as a problem. I enjoy more. Like I say, like I
But
actually
like,
have the game. Like I
yeah, but like,
actually.
l-
That's just the person. Depends on the people.
yeah.
It's whatever. That's just on preference. But yeah, the game was
All right.
pretty. Yeah, the game was solid. They introduced new things like the stadiums.
Yep.
Stadiums were kind of.
Dynamaxing, Gigantamaxing.
I really didn't care about them. Like literally, like
Oh.
the time I was fighting them,
Mhm.
literally I would just would one shot to pretty much whatever because I would Dynamax when they would Dynamax and it would be over.
All right.
I didn't have to deal with them much.
So okay, I'm gonna if you're ready to go on to the next question, just two more things on
Oh no, I
Sword
was
Shield.
just trying to finish on like things I liked them, like the things they
Mhm.
did to certain things. Like for example, the gym battles, like their trials,
Yeah.
you had to fight all their minions pretty much,
Okay.
which was normal and it's fun and fine. Like I get it. Like the
Yeah.
new little things they did was cool. Um, the Pokemon League was great. I enjoyed it. I liked the concept where you do not have an Elite Four. You have to rebattle the gym leaders, and the winner would fight the champion. And I was like, that's
Oh,
better concept than the actual
that's actually
Elite
kind of
Four.
good.
See? And I was
Yeah.
like, wow. And that's why I enjoyed it more because like the gym leaders aren't the one and done anymore. They were, brought back because like, oh well, we want revenge for this or that, and like,
Well, they did that with Pokemon Let's Go. You could actually refight the gym leaders, and if you refought them, they would have stronger and different Pokemon.
yeah, but like at this point, like every time you want to fight for like the championship again, you
Yeah.
have to go through gym leaders, and each time it's different. Like they, I guess, randomize them, and there's like you can also fight other people on the, I guess,
So what you're saying is they
gym way.
actually have end game content now, post game content.
I guess, but it's more like they make a tournament and they just randomly put gym leader. So you'll fight like a different gym leader going,
All right, but it's
and like
like more.
yeah,
In my opinion, it's definitely more post game content than like.
yeah, because if you want to fight all of them again, you have to go. Yeah,
Yeah.
like and then you can't have a set plan where oh I'm just gonna have this because you're gonna fight this guy first and that and then you're gonna fight that guy first.
Mhm.
You have to be ready for who you're gonna face.
Yeah.
So it was fun. I mean, if you beat them, there's no champion because in the game they actually acknowledge you as champion.
Yeah.
So you don't have to, you can't fight yourself or someone beats you and then you have to go like you're still a champion. You're fighting for your spot.
Yeah.
Stay at top. So it's enjoyable. Um, uh, the in-game content, for example, like there's a lot of stuff going on. I won't say too much because if people have to beat it.
Yeah.
Um, there is some, for example, the two legendaries are heroes, and they had trainers before, and you don't get them like I guess when you become champion. You get them after, so it's kind of like
Yeah.
because you beat it, then you get the end credits, and then you have to go and try and catch them. And the I guess the air, not the heirs, regional people that are related, but not like directly. Descendants, yes, descendants of the old heroes that used to own them.
Mhm.
They're causing trouble. You have to go and beat them. You
Oh,
get your legendary.
is that Team Yell or whatever?
No, Team Yell is pretty much a cheerleading squad for the girl rival.
Mhm.
And you get like three rivals in this game.
Yeah, like was the thing in Sun and Moon where you had three rivals? You definitely
No?
had like 6 rivals in X and Y, if I remember.
Dude, that's the bottom of my list. I hate X.
Yeah. What game had it? 2
Like
Black and White. I'm pretty sure. You had
maybe no, you had like 2 in black and white.
yeah. You had 2 rivals, a male and a female.
I don't think you've ever had 3.
Well, you have 3 rivals in Sword and Shield.
Yeah, because it's the fluffy haired dude, then it's Hop, and then it's the chick.
Okay.
And like as you go through, like one of the dudes gets disqualified because he's destroying whatever, but like one of the gym leaders takes him in and like tries to bring him like rehabilitate him, I guess you could say.
Mhm.
And like the girl, you battle her. You find out her brother's a gym leader, dark types, and she's trying to win the championship. And then I guess at the end you have to re-battle them because she takes over for her brother. She becomes a dark gym leader. And then the guy that got disqualified, that got taken by the other gym leader, he becomes the fairy gym leader, and he challenges you at the championship. And like you get to, I guess they get reintroduced, so they have something to do. And I would say the most annoying part is Hop. He's so stupid. Like I feel like he has like fucking
Is
I don't
he
know. Autistic or something. Like he annoys me.
Oof.
Like I understand.
Is he
for
like
him,
as
like,
bad as the rival in Let's Go? Do you know how bad that rival is? He's like
No.
nice to you, and it's like weird. Like
No, okay, here I'll put it like they made him kind of real. He's like super energetic. He's kind of like Hal from Sun and Moon,
yeah.
but like every time you battle him, like he gets sadder because he can't beat you, and like his brother's champion, so he's trying to live up to like his brother.
Mhm.
So for example, like for a while he gets depressed because he can't. Like he lost to the fairy gym leader, the future gym leader, and like he got depressed a while, and like he tried to challenge you and see if he got stronger. He has some character,
So
but
he's a
like
little
the way he
bitch.
acts, kind of annoying. No, like he has mannerisms like he like.
Evie's in
acts
chat,
like-
and Evie says, don't hurt Hops' feelings. You're rude."
Pops is like a fucking. He has issues. Like
He's
he
been
does
living
have
in his
issues.
brother's shadow forever and has confidence issues.
I understand that, but like
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
Have you tried the raids in the wild area yet?
No.
Okay.
No. Actually, I did once.
Mhm.
What do you want to say? You just fight the Dynamax.
Yeah, I was like wondering what your thoughts on that way.
Nothing. For example, when I was talking about the 2 ugly dudes that Evie calls them, uh, they are going around Dynamaxing Pokemon in each gym. So you have to revisit each gym, and like either you fight them as a squad with Hop and what's his name, Pierre, the Dark Gym leader, the older brother
Yeah.
that retired, and then the gym leader from that gym, or you fight him 1-on-1.
Okay.
And like you have to go to every gym pretty much except like the dark gym.
And one
You
more
fight
thing.
Dynamax Pokemon. It's pretty cool. Like
Alright.
it gives you something to do.
All right, so I have one last thing to talk about,
Go
so
for
then
it.
we can move on from Sword and Shield.
Like
Hackers have already put in the entire dex, all 800 and whatever Pokemon,
Mm-hmm.
in the game. Like hackers.
Okay.
The game's been
Yeah.
out for 4 days.
So
That makes Game Freak look so incompetent in my eyes.
yeah,
me
but like
personally.
how to
Like,
put this?
So, like, say if it's, like, a team of, like, 5, right? Because those are, like,
Mhm.
usually, like, a group of hackers. Like, right? It's, like, a team of, like, 5 to 20 or whatever. Think how many people Game Freak has employed. And then they, like, overhype this game by saying it has high-quality animations and shit.
Mhm.
And then that's, like, why they didn't have all the Pokemon. And then it's the same models, right?
Mhm.
It's been
Yeah.
so if like a group of hackers, say if it's like 20 people, they do it
Mhm.
4 days. Not even. The game's been out since it got leaked. So if they're using like let's say like the leaked version,
Mhm.
and it's been out since what, Thursday or Wednesday?
Mhm.
It's like 7 days. 7 days when the game's been in development for I think like a year or two. It's
Mhm.
like come on.
But like,
If they're using the
like-
same models, like the 3DS models, right, which they are using, some models are changed. I know that, right? Some models
Yeah.
are like smoothened to make it look,
better.
yeah, I guess,
And they do.
yeah,
They do look way better. I'll say that.
yeah. But it's essentially still the 3DS models, which they said weren't gonna be the 3DS models. They said they remade every single model, which turned out to be a lie again. So it just kind of makes Game Freak like really scummy. Like they just cut out the decks for no reason. They didn't.
But you don't need the whole decks.
No, I know that. But their reasoning for cutting out the whole decks was.
No, and like, okay, Dunk, we've been over this like
I know.
5 times already.
I know.
I understand where you're coming from, but like, I'm pretty sure they plan to do it. But like I said, they probably overestimated their team that they put on it, and they probably will if they fucking come out with a sequel.
Evie, okay, hold on. I want to address what Evie is saying. Evie says, dude, it's not about incompetence. It's about balancing and letting individual Pokemon shine. Dude, they got a bad PR team. That's it, and you can't let it go. Okay, so let me address the balancing issue quickly.
Mhm.
Pro players like there's a whole Reddit dedicated to people who play competitively and all that. They and like a lot of competitive players have debunked the balancing, like what's the word? Like rebuttal, I
Mhm.
guess. It's not really balanced. Just because you cut out a bunch of Pokemon doesn't make it balanced. You have to switch out Pokemon's stats to make it a little more balanced. And
But they didn't just cut out the balance. Like they cut out the stones, like from
yeah,
Sun and Moon.
yeah,
They cut out the megas and
Yeah.
the what's it called? The primal versions of the mons.
yeah.
Because that with the Dynamaxing will be fucking stupid. Like
Yes,
understand.
I agree.
There would be
I'd
too
rather
much.
have, I'd rather have no Mega Evolutions, than Mega Evolutions and Dynamaxing / Gigantamaxing. I'd rather.
Like I agree with them removing the megas and the stones. 'Cause
Yes.
they're just
Yes.
like Dynamaxing. At least you can have like any Pokemon you want. Like get boost.
Mhm.
Like fucking Magikarp, a giant Magikarp, just fucking tackling.
Yeah.
If you wanted to. Really fucking stupid as hell, but you could do that. Not gonna knock you for liking whatever you like. But like I get the reasoning to like smooth it out. And I understand that, it's still not balanced. It's never gonna be balanced.
Okay, so
Like,
Evie, I get that. So Evie says cutting out the decks means people have to find new teams and not use the same teams over and over. But like the one of their their like arguments for cutting out the decks is to make it more like to balance out competitive as well and like change up the metas. But they like one of the rules in competitive play is, and I talked about this last week on the podcast, is so like when Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out,
Mhm.
they did the same thing with Sun and Moon. They said you can only use Pokemon caught in that game competitively. So like if you even if you transfer over Pokemon, you can't use that like actually competitively, like in the Pokemon World Cup or whatever. And they did the same thing with Sun and Moon. You can only use Pokemon caught in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and Sun and Moon, or just Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I gotta look at the actual like competitive rules. So like even if your argument is they only said that so you wouldn't like transfer over like say I don't know like Mega Kyogre or whatever. Sorry, not Mega Kyogre, Primal Kyogre. They would have that. And like even some Pokemon are banned from competitive play, like Darkrai. Like Darkrai, you can't use in competitive play, even if it was in Sword and Shield. you just can't use it because it's banned in competitive play. So if they really want to make it balanced, they should just keep having that rule, like, oh, you can only use Pokemon caught from Sword and Shield. So yeah.
But how about this? I understand that, but if you have the national decks in the game, I feel like this is what they were thinking. You have the national decks and you have the whatever. And you would expect the Galleon decks to still have more because there's like fucking 1,000 Pokemon. Because they only have 400 at the moment.
Yeah.
They would have to boost that to some extent. And then you'd have the national decks afterwards. And I still feel like if they were trying to boost it, they would still get Pokemon that are, I guess, recurring in the competitive scene. As to, I'm pretty sure they took out like a few of them that, or a good amount that people used and not anymore. I guess you could say. At
What?
least that's kind of
Hold on, can you like clarify that? Sorry.
okay. With what they did, I'm pretty sure they removed a lot of Pokemon that they were in competitive at the moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I guess with expectations to have the national decks means an expectations to have the regular Pokedex larger than it is right now. Which
Not
means
necessarily, because I'm pretty sure it was Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. They had like only 403 Pokemon like actually in the game. I'm pretty sure, and you could just transfer over. Pokemon from
no, I'm pretty sure Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon had more because I finished the Pokedex in Moon, and I gave up on Ultra Moon.
I think it was like either 403 or 400. It was like, it wasn't that much more. It was like only 403 or 407, something like that.
I don't know, maybe. I can't say because I.
Let me fact check that really quick.
Oh, that was things.
It only says 400. Hold on. I don't know how many it has. It just says over 400. But I don't think it was that substantially more than Sword and Shield. Cutting the decks means people have to find new teams and not use the same things over and over. It encourages people out of their comfort zone. I know friends that use the same team for gens. It's lame. Enjoy the new game and new Pokemon. I get that too, but like, people have the Pokemon that they want and Pokemon that they like. So like, if they introduce new Pokemon and you have to use those new Pokemon, I know my friend was like kind of upset because he has like a set team of Pokemon, and he's been playing Sword and Shield, and he had to like switch 2 Pokemon out that he normally has. And he's like, I kind of just don't like any new Pokemon.
How dare they? They have good Pokemon.
It's like, I think the one he wanted was like Rowlet. Like I think that was like not Rowlet. Wooloo. I think that was like the only Pokemon he liked.
The stupid sheep.
Yeah.
The fucking dog is best, alright?
But like, I get that like philosophy, but like I don't think it's lame. Like
Yeah, but like
to say it's lame is like, yeah, like how do I put this? Like to say it's lame means like you're kind of making fun of the person, I guess, in a way, because like using you can like the Pokemon that they want, but it comes off as like, oh, I don't like your Pokemon choice, even though like they love their Pokemon choice. You know what I mean?
But yeah, but like at some point, it's gonna change.
It
no
is.
Matter
What's
what.
the point of even being excited for a new Pokemon game if you're going to ignore the new Pokemon? Yeah, I mean, like, okay, so Pokemon isn't just about like, this sounds fucking stupid, but like to me, Pokemon isn't just about like the new Pokemon that's in there. It's about like the new like
Okay, hold up. You just crossed the line there, sir.
no.
I
Like
must
listen,
completely
like listen.
disagree.
There's more things to a Pokemon game than just catching new Pokemon. There's the gym
No, I
battles.
get that.
There's like because they introduced the new mechanics too. They introduced like the raid battles, Gigantamaxing. Like
Yeah.
you could be excited about those too, and not be excited about new Pokemon. So like you could really look for like I was looking forward to the raid battles. Like I honestly didn't care about like the new Pokemon. But like what I was looking forward to the most is like the raid battles, to be honest.
Okay, I I get that, but I was more excited about the Pokemon. That's me personally. Uh, but how to put it? You can't expect to have the same fucking team. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to bash whoever fucking likes the same team. Like your shit. I got my set Pokemon that I like to have. If I don't have them, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna have every fucking Pokemon you want. You're in a new region, a new area. Fucking Hoenn did not have the same Pokemon as fucking Kanto or fucking,
Yeah.
you know, you're not gonna have your team. You're not gonna have it set. I understand that you're upset about it, but it's not gonna-
No, but like
like the reason to go to a new region is to get new Pokemon
yeah.
and new experiences. Like for example, like the Dynamaxing and the fucking raid battles and all that shit.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
I
No,
understand.
I agree
I'm
with
not
that.
gonna knock,
No, like,
the same thing.
I agree with that too. Like
But you can't go into a game expecting to have the same shit when it's not gonna stay the same. The reason they make
No, but
new
like
regions
end
and new
game.
Pokemon is
But like end game stuff. Like you how you were saying like, oh, you can rebattle the gyms and
Yeah.
but they're always different. That's what like a lot of people want to have their teams for is end game stuff. So like yeah, you
But
can
what's
use
the point
brand
of
new
having your old team if they're all level 100s? You can just fucking mop the floor with the new fucking thing. Like we know your established
it's
team
like-
is fucking good,
yeah.
but like, what's the point if you're just gonna beat the shit out of them? Like, they stay at their same level at 60 to 670. They're not gonna go up or down. You already have an established team, which is super strong. If you want to restart your whole team, then go for it. But like at that point, it's pointless
Yeah.
in my eyes. Like what you like, you're gonna have to get to the end of the game no matter what if you want to use them. But it's kind of pointless to use them at the end. Is what I'm thinking.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what like a lot of people are complaining about too, is that the earlier Pokemon, not just Sword and Shield, or like Sword and Shield could have changed that. I don't know, but like in earlier days, people are complaining about end game content and how there wasn't enough. You know what I mean? So like you don't
But
have.
it's never enough. I'm being honest.
It really isn't, and I agree. Like they're expecting like a Skyrim level like Pokemon game, which that is not realistic in my eyes. Like you're not gonna play a Pokemon game
Like if they
for
want more
80
content,
hours.
they can. I guess in a sense, what was the game where they set like if you can was it second gen where you could rebattle trainers you fought when they call you up.
Oh yeah, I think that was
If they want more content, they can do that, and
Yeah.
like you can get bonuses.
yeah.
Like that's another way to extend without overdoing it. Because in this game, you get a Rotom phone.
Mhm.
You have a phone.
Yeah. That was
People can fucking call you.
did they do that though in Sword and Shield?
No.
Then what's the point of the phone then?
Well, it's your Pokedex too.
Okay.
It has like everything. It's like
But
all
like
your apps.
okay, but what
I know. I get it. They need to add more content to the end of the game, but at this point, they've never done it. When they do it, everyone's gonna fucking have a cow. But
Okay.
if you're gonna bitch about that, you have to bitch about every other game that doesn't have it.
Yeah.
So you
But-
can't fault Sword and Shield for that.
Yeah, I know. But okay, so here's I know I should like really get off Sword and Shield at this point because we've been talking about it for 40 minutes now. But so I think to be honest,
Jamie Foster.
No, man.
Jimmy's like, what are they on about?
Yeah.
I stopped paying attention.
She's
I
like
know.
on her phone looking at fucking TikToks. Like, let's be honest.
I don't have TikTok.
Not anymore.
I never had it. Fuck you. I only look at YouTube videos.
You had it. Don't lie to me.
I did
remember you telling
not.
me. I remember you telling me.
What?
Mm.
All
I
right.
did not. What the fuck are you on about?
All right. So, but like, here's my predictions. I
Mhm.
think they're gonna release Pokemon Super Sword, Super Shield next year.
Nah, it's Max Sword, Max Shield.
Okay, it's gonna be it's basically gonna be the same game, but with like more content and more bug fixes.
Yeah, that's what they did with Sun Moon.
Yeah, and now that what that does is it kind of like says fuck you to all the people who bought Sword and Shield, and they're gonna be like, we're not gonna update it, even though there's all these bugs and shit. You're just gonna have to get the new game.
I mean,
That's
I'm
what
not
that's what
using
it says to
bugs.
me. So like,
That
so yes.
that's a section of the community. I would say that.
Sorry, what?
That would probably be for a section of the community that's dealing with the bugs.
Yeah. But it basically says, like, fuck you to them. We're not going to update this. You're just going to have to buy a brand new $60 game if you want.
No, if we're being honest, I would say fuck it. Sword and Shield is fine. Just release updates and then fucking make a sequel to Diamond Pearl. For love of God,
Game Freak doesn't
I want a sequel.
do updates, though.
Well, they're gonna have to.
I don't think they will. I think they're just going to release the same
I
game
think they
next
have
year.
actually. No,
They definitely have released, like, I think they released update. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have released updates, but not
so
like
you can't say they haven't.
yeah, but like it's not like updates as in like new content updates. It's just more like bug fixes. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, no. If okay, no, that's another problem that you do not want to. Because if you want them to update to add more content, it's just
I'd
gonna
be
turn
fine
to
paying
DLC.
30. Yeah, I'd be fine to be honest.
No,
Paying
fuck
$30
no. I don't.
DLC.
Okay. No, that's gonna piss off
it's
so many fucking.
Yeah, if it's good, I'll pay for it. If it's gonna be the same shit and it's not gonna basically do anything.
But they can't do that now because if they do that now, people have no faith in them right now. That's just gonna fuck them over.
Yeah.
So if they do any updates, they just need to fix the game. That's all I'm saying.
That's like what every video game company does: release a new game at a high price, ignore the past one. I don't
Well, you
think
can't
so.
ignore the past ones in Pokemon because I mean, okay, in a sense you can, since they're
I mean-
remaking stupid like and everything because they want to restart it because there's a new generation.
I mean, if we want to talk about that, let's talk about like someone directly related to them, Nintendo with Breath of the Wild. So Breath of the Wild did have DLCs, but they had too many DLCs.
It's James snoring.
Probably.
Nah, I was watching YouTube. I'm sorry.
Whatever, Jim, you're
It
snoring.
got mysterious,
Caught
and I was like,
caught
"Oh shit!"
We caught you snoring. It's okay.
No, it's not. Fuck you.
So like if you look at Breath of the Wild, they had too many ideas for DLC. They were just like, all right, let's make a new game. Doesn't mean they're like ignoring it. Right now, yes, but they've like released updates to that game and DLCs to that game. But I think time will tell how Game Freak will treat Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
Right, the game's only been out for less than a week now.
Mhm.
So, we don't know what they're gonna do. Have they released a bug patch for the autosave crap?
If they did, there'd be the online versions.
Yeah. Well, like,
Because I haven't had an update for my game.
all right.
And then again, you can just turn off autosave.
Yeah, I know you can. Which I kind of like. Because if you, because like,
I
say
do
you, yeah, you killed a legendary Pokemon by mistake, or like it wasn't. If you're like shiny
and
hunting,
it'll fuck you over.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
question
like a yeah.
before we move on. If y'all have any questions about the game, EB, meow person, ask. But what are your thoughts on them shiny locking the starters?
I don't like it, to be honest.
You can't like ever get a shiny unless you breed them. I do think that's fine because you just have to get into the game.
Yeah. But like,
Because if you try to get shinies, I get it. Like that's another thing.
I don't care about. I personally don't care if if I wanted a shiny lock shit, but like that means you just have to like breed them, and breeding
I hate
takes
shinies though. That's what I don't.
yeah. If like breeding takes so fucking long,
No, it doesn't. Not anymore. Just like instant.
is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Like hatching them is like half the time too. It's a lot better.
Okay.
Because I got
but
a
like
what's it called a Tortinator earlier
yeah,
because Eevee couldn't fucking find it, and I have the luck finding the Pokemon.
yeah.
And I ran into three. The first one exploded. The second one exploded. There's a 2% fucking rate for them to spawn. I was fucking pissed.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Evie just reminded me of something. So the battle tower is back.
Why are you cutting me off? What the fuck?
I'm sorry. Evie just
I
reminded
just
me of
fucking
it.
finish. And
So-
then the last time I put him to sleep and I caught him. That's all I was gonna say. Now you can talk about your fucking battle tower.
okay,
haven't
I
been to it.
fucking love the battle tower. Like in
I wonder if
previous
there's like a secret
games.
boss at the end.
What?
I wonder if there's like a battle tower boss.
I don't think so. Because
I think there would be.
I
But then
mean,
again,
in
you got-
earlier games, the battle tower, it was just like you keep going until you like can't
Special
fight
raid
anymore.
tower? Is that what it is called now?
Oh, I thought it was the battle tower. Like someone said it was the battle tower.
I could have swore they called it the battle tower in game. I'm be honest with you.
Spec- Have you been to the battle tower then, or the special raid tower? If
No, where is it? I'll go right now.
is it okay? So apparently, if Eevee has gone to it, they have a battle tower, but I'm talking about a different thing. Oh, okay,
Oh, okay, they do. So
They
they have
do.
two.
okay,
Okay, that's cool if they have two towers. I'm fine with that.
yeah. Honestly, I really enjoy the battle tower. That was like
Well,
one of
Dunk,
my
if you ever get the game, I feel like you would enjoy it. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna hack the shit out of it. To be honest,
And it just bugs out and fucking breaks.
probably.
Hey, as it's intended, and then fuck it up.
I'm gonna wait a year. Like I'm gonna wait a year to see if they release Max Sword.
No,
Max
I
Shield.
want a fucking Diamond and Pearl remake.
I do think they're gonna make a Diamond and Pearl remake because like every Pokemon fan wants a Diamond and Pearl remake. But I do.
Or fucking what's it called? Pokemon Battle Coliseum? Oh, no, Pokemon Coliseum. Never mind.
Oh, I
Coliseum, not
love
Battle Coliseum.
Coliseum.
They look good. I've never got the chance to play them. I really wanted to.
It's a
They
shame
should
you
make
live in
remakes of those.
Texas. I would invite you over to my house right now and we could play Coliseum.
That would be down. For
Yeah,
sure.
I know, but I know you would be down. But you live in Texas and I live in New England.
You fucking got a shiny Honedge. What the fuck? After 2 eggs? Alright, this is bullshit. I'm calling hacks.
Hacks.
Oh, also.
Yeah.
I started. I'm playing Sword. I started with Sub.
Yeah.
Evie's playing Sword. She started with Sub. Jera started Sword, and she's playing with Sub.
Okay, so there's this one YouTuber I like, and he did a funny like monologue of why he picked Grookey.
Mhm.
I'm paraphrasing here, but he picked Grookey because he's smart enough to bring a weapon to a fight, because he has a stick. That's the entire reason why he picked Grookey, is because he was quote smart enough to bring a weapon to a fight,
Well, I mean,
which I
if
find
it
kind of
hits
funny.
Sobble, it literally makes you cry nonstop.
Yeah.
And his final form literally is a sniper, which I like. It shoots liquids from its fingers, and it headshots Pokemon.
I gotta see
It's
this on Subble Final Evolution.
Into I'm horrible with their names. Sorry, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm seeing oh
Inteleon, Inteleon.
okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it's called a sniper shot.
Who does he look like? What does it look like? It looks
Looks like
no, it looks like the fucking Monsters Inc. villain. You know what I
oh
mean?
my god, it does.
You can't unsee it now.
I can't. I'm happy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I enjoy this. Okay, what do you think about Score Bunny's Final Evolution?
I need to look at it.
I feel like it's a knockoff Sonic character.
knockoff Sonic.
Like the one that didn't make the cut.
What's its name? Score Bunny.
That Score Bunny's.
The
Score
Bunny's
Bunny's the first one.
Yeah. All I'm seeing is like fan drawings. of what it looks-
Cinderace or something like that.
How the hell do you spell it?
Evie typed in.
Oh,
chat.
thank you. Cinderace. It does look like a knockoff Sonic.
And then the fucking monkey looks like a Super Saiyan 3 fucking person, like gorilla
Yeah.
form.
He has a fucking,
on a fucking
drum.
drum.
Yeah, you called
So
that.
stupid. Yeah, I didn't. I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Alright.
Yeah.
So let's there's no way to segue this, so let's talk about Hong Kong.
Jamie, welcome back to the conversation.
Ah. Okay.
What do you think about the riots at the colleges?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Okay, so
It's
let's
closer to
preface
Japan,
this.
right? Let's be honest.
Let's preface this. So
Preface.
before
China's
all
closer to Young.
what?
China's closer to Jamie than is us. He's on the East Coast. I'm in Central.
Yeah.
Yeah, West Coast is like across the ocean. You get to China.
Okay, so let's like set the scene here.
Hold on, I'll be back.
Before cops
I'll go get some water.
Okay. Before Chinese soldiers started raiding colleges, there was like this unspoken rule that students would be safe at colleges/universities. So there was like the safe space, and then they were like, there was mostly peaceful protests at colleges, and then some turned violent as soon as to my understanding, I could be wrong. Don't quote me here. They turned violent when Chinese I can't
Got
speak.
it?
I can't speak. Chinese shoulders. Fuck.
Oh fuck. So how?
Chinese shoulders.
Yeah.
Couldn't.
Wait. Why can't we talk? What the fuck? Shoulders? No.
Those guys.
Soldiers.
Yeah. Soldiers.
We're
Um,
retarded. We're actually retarded.
They started raiding colleges and universities, and then
Why?
I don't know. But before that, there was this unspoken rule that they would not do that. And then shit got really violent, and they everyone's saying it's gonna be turn into the next Tiananmen Square. Which, if you don't know, it was like a mostly peaceful protest, and then the Chinese regime opened fire on protesters, killing a lot. I don't know numbers, but it was a what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It was like a mass shooting. That's what it is.
Mm.
So I do think it's gonna turn into a mass shooting, and that's when everyone else in the world will actually start caring and being like, China, don't do this.
China, not again.
Yeah. So yeah. Things aren't going too well in Hong Kong.
That's yikes, bro.
It's a big
What's a
yikes.
What is-
Chinese shoulders.
wow, that's hella racist. What the fuck?
No, I
come back
literally
to?
can't. Okay, try to say soldiers. I can't say it.
Soldiers?
Soldiers.
Yeah, we were trying to
Soldiers.
say it for a solid 3
Soldiers.
minutes. Yeah.
Okay,
We tried to
cool.
say
Y'all
it,
fall
that's it.
apart when I leave. That's
We couldn't pronounce
couldn't
the word,
say it.
bro. You're like soldiers, shoulders.
You said it right, Jamie. What the fuck?
Soldiers.
I know, I got it right.
Chinese soldiers.
Soldiers.
All right. What about the
Soldiers.
soldiers?
They're
They're cleaning
raiding.
up the streets.
They're raiding. Yes, they're doing that too. But they were like raiding college campuses and universities when
Yeah.
there was like this unspoken rule that they wouldn't do that. And China, I forget, government officials in China started saying they would use riot rounds on college campuses, which is like a big no-no. Like that's a big red flag. And
Really?
everyone's thinking it's going to turn in the next Tiananmen Square. Which, if you don't know, mass shooting, thousands people died because of China. So yeah, Siggy, what are your thoughts on it?
My thoughts. How I put it.
I
Something's gonna happen.
something bad. I honestly think like
Something's gonna happen.
I honestly think it's gonna be like a government carried out mass shooting. Like I think that's what's gonna happen. But I think countries should start doing like non-lethal or like non-violent ways to get China to stop, like increasing tariffs and all that. Like
Mhm.
like the UN and the US and like I think other countries should like start raising tariffs to be like China, that's a no. Put your little
China, stop being stupid. Big no.
yeah. Don't make an oopsie here like you did in Tiananmen
Oopsie
Square.
doopsie. Fucky wucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna say the N word again, Georgie?
Okay, calm down. Calm down. Reel it back, guys.
Dude, I still laugh at that shit. It's the most funniest thing
It's
I've ever done.
that stream is not censored at all on the YouTube.
All right, moving on.
So, I didn't mean
Uh,
to say it. It's
I know
so
you didn't. It was funny though.
Moving on. Anything else, Jamie? You want to talk about anything before I bring up a topic?
Oh, okay. I was just watching a video. I guess this happened like a week ago or something. But do you guys know offline TV?
Who?
Can't say I do.
Okay, cool. Never mind.
No, honestly didn't hear the name. What was it?
Offline TV.
No.
Okay, cool. Never mind.
Just say it, Jamie. What the hell?
Yeah. So
Well, there's a streamer called Lily Pichu and Albert, and he cheated on her, and I was like, yikes, because I didn't think they would break up, at least for that reason. And she's off social media, I think, still now? Question mark. That's about it, though. Go ahead, Siggy.
All right, since we don't know what the fuck you're talking about,
Nope.
let's talk about random shit. Anybody got any life stuff going on?
oh, okay. This is just like a me thing, but you're gonna like sigh at this, Iggy. I played Destiny 2 with a famous Destiny 2 streamer,
Mhm.
and not like
Clout.
not just like a match made game. Like I didn't just all of a sudden get into a match with this guy. Like he was
Okay.
streaming, and he was like, "Yeah, anyone could join, and I'll carry you through the new dungeon that's in the game." So it's like, yo, you want to carry me? And he's like, sure, just join at the right time. And I somehow got in, and we carried him. It was pretty funny.
Yikes.
And during that run, there's a ship you can get only exclusive to that dungeon, and it's like a really rare drop, and I somehow fucking got it on that run. And that made me very happy. And I rubbed it in one of my friend's face because he's like, I want it. Fuck you. You're a cunt. I can't believe you got it,
I'll
you
be
lucky
back.
bastard. So yeah, that was my week, basically.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah.
How about you, Jimmy?
She just said she'll be back.
Oh, literally just left. Okay.
Yeah.
What can I talk about? Y'all want? Should I get sad? Sad boy hours?
Oh no. Sure.
So okay. So things are going on. I was uninformed. Uh, they got upset at me because like, oh, why don't you know? I'm like, what do you mean? Nobody told me. So my grandparents fucking left town, and I was like, okay, why? So apparently my great aunt uh is sick.
Mm-hmm.
She's having internal bleeding, and it's leaving her body in the rectum, because she has a tumor, and she has cancer. Apparently, they didn't pick it up. Uh, so they pretty much just gave her a month to live because the doctors say that the surgery is too risky. She's like 80. So
Oh.
my grandparents are there waiting for my great aunt to pass away.
Oh, I'm so
Sad thing.
sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Life like that's how it happens. Things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, that's all I'm gonna say about that because that's all I know. Oh no, yeah, no. The reason I found out they were like, what am I, like I was like, who's my grandparents? Because like, cause my uncle struck them, and she's like, oh, it's your uncle. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It's like, well, they're out of town. He's taking care of the house. I'm like, what do you mean out of town? So like the 2 days they were gone
You
for,
just didn't know.
yeah, no, like they're still over there, but like I didn't know until like 2 days after, and I was like, why didn't nobody tell me? It's like, oh, well, you're never out, like you're never around. I'm like, really? So every time I pass you, it doesn't like occur any of y'all to, okay, you know, grandparents out of town, great aunt is passing away, and I was like, well, I mean, thanks for the what you want heads up. It was kind of
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
I went to a
What the
wake.
fuck? I'm sorry.
So this is like on like the same like basis, but like I went to a wake, Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say who it was. I didn't know the person, but it was like one of my best friend's relatives. Like I don't know what happened, but like I met the guy once. No, I'll just say it. So it was this one of my best friend's grandfathers. Like I don't know if it was like old age or something. I just don't know. Um, Apparently he was in the Air Force, and I didn't know that. I only met the guy once. But yeah, I felt so bad. I don't like for my friend. Like as soon as cause I know that they were like really close, and he was like very upset when I went to the wake. So yeah,
Yeah, but that's understandable.
yeah. Jimmy still isn't back, even though she said she would be right back.
What else could I say? So my mother recently has been dealing with issues
Mm-hmm.
uh with stomach. You know, she's been getting, I guess, air buildup, and she can't burp or release it that way. Uh, and she went to the doctor and all that stuff. So apparently, there's a bacteria that rarely people get, uh, in what's it called, wells, I guess you could say,
Mm-hmm.
water wells, and
Yeah.
she happened to get it. My sister got it, but they caught hers early, so she took medication and she's fine now. Me and my dad haven't got it, so we're like, what the fuck? So, anyways, my mom had to go through, medications and stuff, and she got what's it called? I don't remember what it's called, but she got a certain medicine. And guess how much it cost?
12,000.
$1 plus 1100.
Wow.
1100 for a 7-day treatment.
Dang. That's
I was like, holy shit. And they were gonna add on a $200 extra like set of pills. But mom's like, well, I won't need it if this works. And I'm like, all right, fine.
all right.
But yeah, I was
So-
like, holy shit, dude.
So a lot of people like rag on American healthcare.
Mhm.
Like I think it's somewhat justified. Like yeah, it's fucking expensive and shit. Like hella expensive. But like it works though. You know what I
But
mean?
then again, there's pharmaceutical companies that just want to get their
Oh yeah, like the asshole who bought
Base-
EpiPens or whatever and sold them at like 400 times the price or whatever it was. Do you remember that?
I don't. Mm,
Someone like bought out EpiPens and then started selling them for like way higher than what they normally cost.
really?
It happened like a while ago. Like when I mean like a while ago, I mean like a couple years ago. But like I think they lowered the price back to the normal price of what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah. That's what I kind of don't like about American healthcare. Like, it's hella expensive and it's monopolized in a way. I guess is that the word? No.
Yeah, because they try to get their patients.
Like, there's this one company that owns like all glasses companies, like
Mhm.
all the glasses companies, and so like they have essentially a monopoly over it, over like all these companies, even though it's all under the same name.
Mhm.
So yeah, like that's what that's what I don't like about American healthcare is that it's monopolized, but like it works.
I mean, that's true.
Because like if you look at like let's say like countries that have I get that's not to get sorry I don't mean to get political, but like if you look at
How dare you?
countries
I'll
that
fucking dare you.
have free healthcare, they're like highly rated because it's free. But like it takes longer to like get, I guess, processed. If that's
Yeah.
that sounds like a weird word to say, but like longer to
Yeah,
get
'cause
processed.
I have a friend. I'm not gonna say who he is.
Yeah.
But it took him like a year of waiting because he's trying to go through. For example, he's Canadian and he's trying to go through rehab.
Mhm.
And like just to get a evaluation, yeah, it took him a year.
Yeah, it takes way longer, and it doesn't work as well, like certain medications.
That's
Like certain
pushing it.
treatments, I mean. Like,
Yeah.
So that's why, like, American healthcare is, like, rated so low, because people don't like that they have to pay, but it works. Like, the longest I've waited in an emergency room was probably, like,
Wait, what? You've been to the emergency room?
it was nothing. It was a long ass time ago. It turned out to be
Okay.
literally nothing. My mom was just like freaking
Freaking out?
out. Yeah. So like I had like a zit on my back, but like I was wearing like a costume all day because I was at Comic-Con, and some of like the costume dye like got on my skin. So it was literally like a bug bite or something or like a zit, and it looked black, even though it was just the dye of the costume.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
How dare you?
So my mom thought it was like way worse than it was. Like I just said it's nothing. Like look, it's the dye, and she's like, we're going to the emergency room, and like I only had to wait like 2 hours. I didn't get an ambulance. We like literally drove to the emergency room. I was just like, hey,
Oh, yeah.
we need to check this out, and it was like midnight at that time. So yeah. But like I've heard like horror stories of like how long people had to wait to get like treated for anything.
Yeah, because you have to wait hours in I think line, right? Just to have them see if they can help you.
Yeah.
Because if you wait and then what was it? You wait in line and then you yeah they see if they can treat you. If they can't, they have to send you somewhere, else,
Yeah.
which is fucking stupid.
Yep.
I can't imagine doing that.
Nope. Well, I mean, that's like another reason why being a doctor is like one of the highest paying jobs in America is because healthcare is so expensive.
Yeah,
So like everyone wants to be a doctor in America so they can get a lot of fucking money.
yeah. Like my cousin's a doctor. She's a pediatrician.
Yeah. I don't know what to talk about now, dude.
Um, what could,
Did we talk about the OK Boomer meme last week?
I don't know what that is. I haven't looked in.
So like if someone above the age of like 40, I'd say, says like some stupid shit, like I know like a lot of people in the LGBT community will be like
Mhm.
get misgendered or like dead named. They'll just be like, "Okay, boomer."
That's where it started.
I, I don't. That's not like where it started, but it's like that's like a use case for it.
Okay.
Like like say like an like a senior citizen refers back to like, oh, things were so good in back in my day. Then you just say, "Okay, boomer."
But people tell me that. I feel old. I don't know how I feel about this.
That's I think like that's like the right use case for it. If you call someone who's like under 40 a boomer, then you're just like pulling at straws.
Oh, Jamie's done it.
Yeah.
Peppy's done it.
Yeah.
Call me old. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, cuz
No, I'm
you're
not fucking
you're in
Peppy.
your 20s. So you're not old at all.
Well, apparently I am.
I don't think you are.
Damn youngins.
Would you say damn minions?
Said damn youngins.
Oh. But like
No, I get what you mean.
and I find it especially funny because like all these news articles are just like they say like millennials are snowflakes and they get like easily triggered.
Oh, they are. What do you, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Some.
I'm saying they are, but I'm
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I'm acknowledging that. Yeah.
I say there's like a vast majority of millennials who do that.
There's truth to it.
Yeah, there definitely is like a truth to it. But like as soon as we say okay boomer to old people, they like flip their shit. Like I find that hilarious in my opinion.
What the fuck is going on?
What do you mean?
Like, okay, I'm on the app, right?
The Discord app?
No, the Twitch app.
The what app?
And I go the Discord or Twitch. I mean Twitch. Not Twitch.
Okay, yeah.
And like you know how you have your channels on the side.
Yeah.
I'm only seeing popular channels. What the fuck's going on?
Public channels?
Popular channels.
What the fuck?
Okay, I just refreshed it and it fixed itself. But what the fuck? Why? What? It only showed me the popular. What? Okay, I'm.
Oh, that's weird. Like recommended channels?
Yeah.
Huh. That's fucking weird.
They want me to stop watching your podcast. That's what's going on.
They're trying to push down the smaller creators. Fucking Twitch. Don't be like YouTube.
It's okay, dude. I get it.
Hmm.
I wouldn't want to push our podcast either.
Wow. Do you know Josh Peck?
Yeah.
So
Who doesn't know Drake and Josh?
what?
Who doesn't know Drake and Josh, dude?
Yeah, that's true. Um, but he has a YouTube channel. Like he's become a YouTuber and he hangs out with
Yeah, yeah,
the
I
vlog
know.
squad.
The
Yeah,
Vlog Squad and all that. Yeah, I
and
know he has a podcast.
yeah. Have you like seen any of his like older video? Not his older videos, like, but like he had a different outro like a couple months ago, and he would like promote his podcast.
Podcast, yeah.
He had like a basic like copyright free song, and he
Mhm.
would just be like, "This is how how do I make my podcast fun and watchable?" And it literally sounded like a song, like for the first like 10 seconds of it.
Mhm.
Imagine if like we made a
What are we talking about?
Josh Peck's podcast and how he promoted it like a month ago on YouTube.
I didn't even know he made a podcast.
Yeah, it was in his
Yeah.
outro.
Mm.
Jimmy's like, I never get that far.
I don't even watch
She has
his
an
videos.
attention span of a goldfish. It's fine. She can only watch TikToks.
Yeah, I didn't really watch. I watched like one or two.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
happened to watch it
I
then.
do.
I kind of enjoy his videos. They're not like vlog videos per se, but like
No, I'll say the only videos I watch is when he does. Can you figure out the food with Jonah?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So Jimmy, how's your food?
He's good.
Yeah, you just left us for like 10 hours.
I had to do stuff.
Wow.
You didn't
I
feed
see
your
how
dog.
it
Shame
is.
on you.
Not to.
I got something in my eye. This sucks.
Huh?
So I got something in my eye. It sucks.
I hate when I get you in my eye.
How's the puppies?
Oh yeah.
They're like okay, puppy update. They're like beanie babies. They're big, and they're like balls of skin. And they're about to start opening their eyes.
That's amazing.
And they cuddle a lot. Their mom is jealous though. I don't like their mom. I pet her,
Why?
but then I try to pet them, and she's like, "No, pet me." And
No,
Oh
me.
bitch.
Give me
my God.
attention.
I know. It's, I don't want to just pet her. And then she jumps on me and scratches the shit out of me because I'm trimmed her claws.
Hmm.
But yes, puppies are good.
I think my dog might be pregnant. Fun fact. Just a side note.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Like, I don't even want to know. But she
Get
gave
your
me
dog a
attention.
bra because they sag. I'll tell you that now.
Oh, dude, you didn't even have to tell me that. I knew that from the fact of
Is there doggy bras?
there's doggy bikinis that have the pup. If that's Josh.
How the fuck do we get to the conversation? Yeah, dog, puppy update. There we go.
All right.
Pup date.
Yeah, puppy.
I expect one of these every week.
Oh god.
You better have like a written
Honestly?
essay, like a
I do too.
5-paragraph
No. Okay,
essay
y'all
on
need to
your
calm down.
puppies.
Give me pup date.
Yeah. Alright.
But yeah, Jimmy, what's going on in your life?
Lots of
We haven't
shit.
heard much from you.
Um,
Well, shit you
dude,
can talk about.
School's been like kicking my ass, dude. Like
Dude, I'm right there with you. I'm being honest
I'm
with you.
just dead. I don't even want to go anymore. I'm like, can I get a break? I just need a day break. I need to catch up. I need to like, and I got like other shit
Mm.
that I'm like doing. I'm trying to help
Jamie,
people.
here's a
and
tip.
shit.
Here's a tip.
Mhm.
You can find textbooks online, and
I
sometimes
don't need textbooks.
I know. Hold on. So you can find textbooks online. Some will have answers to homework. And you can, if the teacher is like this, you can do like homework do like a week from now, or like say like today's Tuesday, and they post like all the homework that's every day for the week. Then you should do those homeworks like all in one night and just get it over with, so then you don't have to worry about that shit like over the
My
week.
teachers don't do that
Rep
at all. Like they update it, right? But it's after the
daily.
day, It's a
Yeah.
daily thing. At the end of the day, they'll take like a picture of the board or something, or write it down, or type it in their website, and be like, "Oh, for the people that weren't here that day, this is the assignment." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Like I'm not
So you're saying
planning.
you're never there?
No, I am there. I'm just like, okay, well, what about
Not
the
paying
other shit?
attention.
I
Gotcha.
don't know anything until like I walk in class and I look at the board and I'm like, oh, this is what we're doing today.
That's understandable.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Fucking I don't want to go tomorrow, and I'm planning on not to go. If everything works my way, I don't have to
Okay.
What? How? That's
because I don't want to.
Take a mental break.
Mm.
A mental day.
That's honestly what it is. It's honestly me to like calm the fuck down. Oh wait, lately I've been snapping at people, like my real life friends and shit.
Ah.
Don't even laugh. Don't even.
Oh, I
My
know what's going on.
uh-huh. I've been snapping at people like today. I I said my friend said something to me as I was like walking to our next class, and they were like, "Oh, you're here today. You didn't send me a message." And I was like, "Oh, because I didn't want to." And he was like, "Oh, why?" And I was like, "Because I didn't care enough for you to do it." And then I was like, "Shit." Am I gonna apologize for that? No. Do I feel slightly bad? Eh.
Jamie's shutting.
Yeah.
I just need a mental break before like I snap at someone else because I be looking at people and I'm like, fuck, you all are annoying. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's interesting, to be honest.
And they didn't even do anything. They'll just like breathe, and I'm like, oh my god, shut up.
Do you wanna? Is that it, Jamie?
Mm-hmm.
Do you wanna talk about the tweet that just broke the internet? Like
What?
today,
What tweet? What tweet?
Half-Life VR.
What?
V- You don't. Okay, so Valve is making a game,
Mm-hmm.
a new game, a Half-Life game. It's gonna be called
For
Half-Life.
VR.
Yes, it's gonna be called Half-Life Alex, and VR. It's a VR game.
Alex? Like, wait, what?
And to the flat screen gamers who are pissed about this, honestly, don't be, because one, it's not Half-Life 3, so it's not a continuation of the story that we got fucking 10 years ago. And two, it's gonna make VR more mainstream now, which is a good thing. So, here's my predictions. This could be completely fucking wrong. I think that since they literally just announced it and it's now the holiday season, like it's right around the corner, like Black Friday deals and all that shit's gonna come. I think what it's gonna happen is it's gonna work quote unquote best on their new headset, the Valve Index, that costs $1,000. And I think they're gonna discount it because there's already rumors of them discounting it, and I think this now solidifies the rumors that they're gonna discount the Valve Index.
Okay.
So I think like it's overall good for the VR space, and a lot of people have been complaining that like, oh, I'll get VR once there's like a good game to play or like a mainstream game.
Mm-hmm.
And there's already been great games on Oculus's side, like Stormlands and Wrath of Asgard, I think the game is called. Like those are really good games. And now there's gonna be a Half-Life game which I think is going to be great. And it's coming from the people who know the hardware the best, so I think it's going to utilize the hardware the most. So I think it's going to be like a really good interactive VR game. I don't think it's going to be like a simple interactive 5-hour experience. I think it's going to be like a full 20-hour game, in my
Wait,
opinion.
how is that gonna work? Like with the Like it's gonna be like
So we don't know anything about the game just yet. We know it's gonna be a Half-Life.
You know how to put it, Jamie.
Yeah. So okay. So basically, literally the tweet. I need to find this tweet. Hold on. But all it says is, okay, we're excited. This is the tweet. We're excited to unveil Half-Life Alyx, our flagship VR game, this Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Can't wait to share with all of you. That's all the tweet says. We don't know anything about the game. We just know it's a Half-Life game.
No, nothing.
No. So they're going to unveil
Trash.
more this Thursday.
Fucking.
I think it's just going to be a Half-Life game. It's not going to be a
With,
continuation.
the choices and things. I don't. What?
Yeah.
But is this like part of the story?
No. It's not a continuation of the story.
Then what the what?
Spin off.
Oh, like the
It's
other
kind of like a
one was?
side. I think it's going to be like a side story revolving around Alex,
Which
There's
one's
actually-
the chick from Half-Life 2.
paired-
Which
Which one?
the Dr. Freeman's friend's daughter, like from the beginning of the game.
Got it.
Yeah.
I don't got it.
Who, spoiler if you haven't played the game yet, but you really fucking should have. In episode 2 of Half-Life 2, the dad dies or whatever.
How fucking dare you?
Come on, it's been out for a decade. Like,
Well, I haven't played it, but I
I
probably
haven't
remember.
even really watched much gameplay on it because I don't know. I don't like it as much as the first one. It's not. It wasn't. I don't like. I'm gonna try to get into it and watch a couple like gameplays and shit because it does seem slightly interesting. But it's just like, I don't know.
so I definitely think the Index will go on sale and it would work quote unquote best on the headset. It's like that's what the marketing is gonna be, because of I think it's gonna be like it's gonna be a Half-Life game, so it's gonna be a first-person shooter. So the high frame rate of the Index will work really well for shooters. So yeah.
Well, yeah, man. Well, I'll have to see it, yes.
But you can play on, I guess, the Quest now, the Oculus Quest, because of the Vive Link. Not the Vive Link, sorry, the Quest Link, because the beta of that just came out recently. I'm not sure if it was today or yesterday, but that came out, and you can actually like test it with but the actual cable itself is not out, but you can use you have to use like a high bandwidth USB-C 3.Gen 3 cable. It's like a certain spec cable that you have to use. Or else it just won't work. Like the one that comes with the Quest won't work. But yeah, I am excited. So I think since the game just got announced, it probably won't come out till like 2020. But yeah. But I think since now they're announcing it now, and it's gonna be Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all that, and Steam is Valve is known for sales, basically. I think the Index will go on sale, so it should be like a good time to get it if you have the money.
So you're saying you're getting it?
I was gonna get it regardless.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what you're saying.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything either of you want to talk about?
Oh man.
Jamie, is there anything you want to talk about?
She's stuffing her face right now, dude.
Okay.
Shut up.
Dude, I don't even have to like hear Jamie to know what she's doing.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest with you. I switched to my phone.
Oh.
Yeah, that's probably why the quality is not as good. But like, I switched to my phone because I almost dropped my food and I freaked out and I accidentally unplugged my PC.
I was about to say you unplugged your PC, didn't you?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, no! 'Cause I almost dropped it, and then I did. I saved it. Everything's good. You know, and I got scared and I unplugged it. So, yeah.
F to pay respects to Jamie's PC.
Nah, dude, it's good.
All right. Well,
That's it.
I guess that's it. That's this week. We went on for an
That's
hour and
this
30
week.
minutes. Yeah. Do you either of you
Shit,
want
we
to take us
did
out?
it. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. So this has been the Sass podcast with Siggy,
Yo,
Jamie,
what's up?
Mama.
and me, and we'll see you all next week on.
Wait.
Guns are races. Never forget.
Are we doing it next week?
Are we? What? Wait. What?
Thanksgiving.
What is next
It's
week?
coming up that next week. It's that holiday week.
It's only gonna be the 26th. Well,
Right?
Thanksgiving is the 29th, right?
Well, that's
Unless you're traveling. Are you traveling for Thanksgiving?
No, but if I
I
have
might.
You might
I
I'll
hope
say
I
we should
don't.
call
but
it
I
off.
might.
call it
either
off.
way. Yeah, just take a break. I mean, we've been doing it. I mean, we've only called it off
Dunk,
once.
are you
haven't we?
going with family?
What?
Are you going to meet up with your family?
Yeah, but like I'm only gonna travel 30 minutes.
Must be nice.
Not like I'm not like my family that I mainly meet up with every year is in the same state, so it doesn't take that long to get to them.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Well, I mean, Jamie might not be here. I might have people over.
Okay.
So, I mean, it won't hurt a day, like, right?
Oh, it is
It'll be
the 26th. No?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Tuesday's the 26th.
Wait, did the stream end?
No, we're still going.
We're trying to
Oh.
figure out. So, I guess the 3rd, we'll be back on the 3rd?
Oh, yeah, we'll be back on the 3rd. Alright. Never mind then.
Because if anything, we could probably just play Portal.
Yeah.
See you guys on the 3rd then, jeez.
Unless you.
Well, I mean, if you're here, Jamie, we can do it. We
Wait,
might be here.
I don't think I'll
Hey,
be
listen,
available then
man.
if it's actually Tuesday. Next Tuesday. Because, yeah, I definitely won't be available then.
Why?
Because I'm meeting out with family.
Like, you're the one saying, oh.
Well, like.
Right?
Because I thought it was a different day. I didn't realize next week was actually Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
we might have things going on. Then.
Wait, really?
See? That's what I meant. Like, I didn't realize next Tuesday is the Thanksgiving day.
I didn't get y'all shit together. I didn't check y'all's calendars.
Yeah.
I'm stupid. Leave me alone.
Same.
Hey, being stupid doesn't count. Like, you can't use an excuse.
Yes, you can.
You gotta know the date at some point during your
Dude.
day.
Then I'm just.
Especially you,
I
because
don't
you have
know.
school.
No, I don't.
What, you don't have
The
school, so
fuck?
you don't know the date?
I don't know the date anyway. It doesn't matter if I have school or not.
What the fuck, Jamie?
So
Why the
Wednesday
fuck would I have
is
school
Black
on
Friday, though.
Thanksgiving? What the fuck is wrong with you?
What are you talking about? What the fuck?
I thought you
No,
said I
no,
had
because you
school.
go to school, you should know the date.
Yeah.
That's what you meant.
Oh. No, I don't.
And that's the problem.
Re-
All right.
Also, I lost respect for my dad. He bought a pineapple,
He bought a pineapple.
like a ham and pineapple.
Oh, he bought a pineapple pizza. And you lost respect for him
Yes.
because of that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why?
Why do you fucking buy that?
People
What
like
do you- what's
different
wrong with
shit.
it?
Yeah. Are we really going back to fucking when was it? Like last year when everyone started hating pineapple on pizza and people are like loving it?
No. My issue is they put double pineapple, and it was. Oh, that's my
A
issue.
double?
Yes, they got extra pineapple.
That's
Yeah,
not my
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
I'll change
justified.
that too.
Justified.
Real quick.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll see y'all in like
Oh, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah.
2 weeks. All right.
Bye.
Bye.